Hello guys, and welcome back to another Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis video. Today is the day. Let's go ahead and talk about the news before I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this. So let's go ahead and get about it. So I was right. There is something at the beginning that I'm gonna mention later on that I believe I'm gonna do. So first of all, we got our guild rank battle. So easy and simple. You just need to go ahead and complete your rank battles. Also, it pretty much it's just something that you just need to do. Like always I say in every single one of my guild battles, please take it calmly, don't be in and try to actually do all your bosses. We actually do it, we raid, we do that stuff, and once you actually do this, you're getting a total of blue crystals, which I don't know how much it is, but you are able to do it. There is a campaign for the final chapter of Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII. Yes, it is a day. Clear missions to get a total of 1.5k of blue crystals. Log in and you'll be able to get a lot of refined mithril and a lot of pulls for Zack's weapon. You're also getting 77 stamina tonic just by logging in. And well, I don't know if I want to go ahead and do that. I freak with the double click though. Also here we do have in this case a new event. We're gonna talk about that later on. It's just a an update about the Rufus Showdown, which we're gonna talk about. Oh my god, freaking mouse. DC event countdown. What is this a Discord or something? I don't know. Or no, I don't know what the hell is this. It says DC event countdown. I don't know what the hell it is. Unless if I'm talking about Dear Cerberus, I don't know what to say about that, but it doesn't tell us what it is. So it says here, the DC event countdown logins on. Log in to get a lot of refined mithril and 1k blue crystal, which is much appreciated, but I don't know what the hell the DC event is. I don't know if it's Dear Cerberus or it's a Discord situation, but it's a login countdown, so I believe it's gonna be I don't know, any kind of story. And well, I don't know if I want to spoil this for you guys, but it's a 2006 game when this game came out on PSP, so I'm just gonna say it out. If you don't want me to say it, you can just skip where I'm gonna put the timestamp so you can go ahead and enjoy the chapter. So, previously in Crisis Core. So what happened on the previous chapter is that Zack was actually a deserter after that he actually got chased by Shinra because they considered him as a criminal. Him and Cloud were traveling all over Midgard to return back to... they want to return to Midgard because pretty much they want to see Aerith. So what happened next is that Zack ended up saving Cloud, and Cloud is facing a Mako poisoning. I did read some of your comments. I think one comment when Zack is a charismatic character. He is, Cloud as well, and that's the reason why Cloud ended up being depressive, right? He's not depressive or anything like that, but because of the Genova cells that has inside of him, it made him confuse himself about who he is. So that is why he adapted the the story of Zack Fair, in other words. So pretty much Zack detected that he needs to stop one more soldier, which is Genesis. So pretty much what he does is that Zack goes directly to this dungeon down at the Banora. I think it's called Banora, if I'm correct. And he faces Genesis. So after he clashes 1 versus 1, he noticed that he actually got letters from Aerith. And this was from one of the NGO copies, the monster copies that he done. And then pretty much he noticed the truth that Zack was actually asleep for 4 years, and he didn't know about the letters that Aerith had to send him. So pretty much Zack wants to return back to Midgard, and this is what the uninhabitable happens. So pretty much what happens is that there's an army of Shinra that wants to go to trace him. He wants to go ahead and defeat him because they want to capture him. So Sang already knows about that, so pretty much he wants to send Cisne and the other Turk members, which is Rude and... I forgot the other one. Who was the other one? It was Rude and... I'm not gonna remember. I think it's called the red... It was the red guy, and Rude was the bald one, right? I forgot the red guy's name. Sorry about that. So what happened next is that pretty much they're trying to look for Zack, and it happened. So pretty much Zack and Cloud were actually surrounded by the Shinra army, and the only thing that Zack could done was just protect his friend. So pretty much he went to a final stand to try to defend his friend and try to defeat the Shinra soldiers, and when he defeated a lot of them, they consider him as a threat. So what happened next? He actually went directly and tried to do his best to try to survive, and he got shot to kill. So unfortunately, Zack did indeed die in that moment. Well, not in that moment. He took a little bit of time, and he entrusted Cloud when Cloud was actually kind of like scrambling over there. He wanted to see what happened to Zack, and Zack just told him that his dreams and his honor belongs to him, and he entrusts him the Buster Sword. And pretty much the end. And that is where we get the intro of Welcome to Final Fantasy VII. So all will be done in the Final Fantasy VII chapter. So it is very cool about Zack. That is one of the things that I love from Zack. He's a very, very good charismatic character. He is well, if it wasn't for Zack, we wouldn't have Cloud, right? So pretty much is a very good character, and that's why it's my favorite male character of Final Fantasy VII. I don't know about the females. I think I didn't mention about Lightning, but that's another story. Well, besides of what I just mentioned to you guys, let's go ahead and talk about the events. So there is 2 events. One is the guild battle. So the guild battle here, very easy and simple. Just complete it. Once that you complete it, you get a total of 450 blue crystals, and if I'm not mistaken. So what is this about? Let's go ahead and see what is this guild battle about. So this is all about win. Unfortunately, I don't have a good win team. I have Yuffie, I have Cloud, and a debuffer, which is Aerith. But hey, you know, pretty much simple and easy. Just complete it. Once you complete it, as you can see, we see the missions. And yeah, indeed, we get 450 blue crystals by just doing this. So you're pretty much good to go. So bring your best wind damage dealer and you're good to go. Now let's go ahead and talk about the extra thing, which is the Reawakening Rufus thing. So the Awakening here, we just get golden victory draws, which as you can see is just, what's it called? Refined Mythros, my bad. Let's see about the price. Fine, Vincent Memory, which is good. Aerith Memories, which I need. Vincent Memory, Aerith Memory, and Refine. As they do, pretty much completed. We got a little bit more of solo missions, as you can see. Just complete this one. You'll be getting a little bit more blue crystals, and as long as well for the co-op. Remember that there is a special mission for co-op that you need to actually complete or consume 2k of co-op battles, and you'll be able to get a total of 300 blue crystals, alongside with 2k of normal standalone things. So you'll be good to go. Before I can continue, what do we have on gifts? Oh yeah, the login reward, so that's fine. Okay. Last and whatsoever, let's talk about the banners. So as I remember, and I knew that this was gonna happen, we do have a pretty much skin for Zack. Let's go, and we also have pretty much a new weapon, which it's a featured one, so we'll be able to see this weapon later on. But let's go ahead and talk about the new skin for Zack. First of all, I like pretty much his armor. It's like a deserter guy, I don't know, but I really want to pull for this skin, and I mentioned it previously. I wanted to pull for other banners, but I know that since it's the final chapter for Zack, I knew that they were gonna give us a skin for Zack. So I'm actually very happy that I was not mistaken. Let's go ahead and talk about the weapon, which is Battering Sword. Oh, a wind weapon. Okay, I really like that. So we got the ability, which is deals 600 magical wind damage for a single enemy. Also applies wind damage bonus, which in this case deals bonus damage equal to 20% of damage dealt for all allies. For 15 seconds extension for 5, you get boost magic attack, wind potency, 2 magic attack boosts for your materia, and 1 sigil for X. And the skin, which is Heavy Shield Armor, so which it says deals 2k of magic wind damage for a single enemy. Also wind damage is increased, which is very good for all allies, and also applies HP gain, which is just lifesteal. And pretty much in this case, you're getting boost wind potency for level 3 for all allies, which provides 15% of wind damage ability, and Shattering Storm Wind, which you provide wind ability damage for 30%, HP for 15%, and attack sting gauge for magic ability damage for 20. I want to be honest, I really want to pull for this skin. The weapon, it's featured, so I'm not going to worry about the weapon. But pretty much I do need to pull it. I only have in this case 5 pulls, but in case if I don't get it, that's fine. It's gonna be in there until February 11, which is gonna be in the next 2-3 weeks if I'm not mistaken. I think it's 2 weeks. 3 weeks. And pretty much in this case, remember that you get the opportunity to try to pull for the ultimate weapon, which is the Rising Sun, which I'm just gonna say it one more time, deals 2k of physical magical non-elemental damage for a single enemy, also applies exploit weakness, you get 3 ATB gotch, and you're able to use it 2 times. You get boost elemental potency arcana, which for all allies means that you're getting all allies elemental damage for 30%, and Steam Face HP gain boost, which again is just life steal. So that's pretty much it. There's nothing I want to talk about. I'm gonna do some polls, but that will be into the end. Let's go ahead and talk about the recap that I mentioned. So pretty much we already have the new chapter. I think I forgot to tell you guys, in this new chapter you're able to get 1k of blue crystals if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what it is, so that's good. Yeah, just you got guild ranking, which is in this case is all about wind, so you got wind damage. New event, well, pretty much an updated for the event for the Rufus Showdown. You get a little bit more blue crystals. The campaign for Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core, just log in, you're getting a lot of blue crystals along the way. And one more thing, there's missions that I forgot to talk about. So there you go, Crisis Core Chapter 1. Pretty much if you already finished the chapters of Crisis Core, that's what you get. 3 battles with Zack in the party, and also just complete the last section for Zack, which it's really appreciated. It's very good appreciated. How much did we get? 800, which is very good. I got 1k of blue, almost 1k of blue crystals. And last one whatsoever, we got the skin for Zack, which is all about wind. It's a very good wind skin. I really like it, and the weapon I'm not gonna worry about it because it's a feature one. And if it's a feature one, it means that later on it will be into the list. Again, looks like a deserter armor. It looks very cool. I like the cape, I like the armor, and like I mentioned, it's all about wind, which I'm gonna do it one more time. 600 magical wind damage, also applies wind damage bonus for all your party for 20%, all allies, and you're getting boost magic attack, wind potency, magic, and sigil blue for X, and last one whatsoever, the heavy shield armor, which provides you 2k of magical wind damage. Also, wind damage is increased for all allies, and also applies lifesteal for all of your characters. Provides wind potency for all allies, which is a 50%, and a little bit more of wind damage and HP for 15%. Now, I'm going to be very quick about the gacha game situation because there's nothing new. So, just a recap, Genshin Impact, I'm not going to be pulling anything until I'm going to be saving it all for Varka, which the gameplay has already been released, but I still like Varka, and Tomokago Sugika is one of my second Japanese voice actors that I really want to pull. So, nothing so crazy over there. I'm sorry, Honkai Star Rail. I think for the next week we're gonna have the Aglia banner, so I'm gonna be pulling for Aglia. I'm gonna try to pull for the Lycone, and since I have guarantee Aglia, I want to pull for the E1. I already saw the other 2 characters, which is Jensun, I forgot the name, Yang or something like that, the Ecclesia one, and Sparky, which, to be honest, I don't like it. I'm still gonna stick to my normal team, so I'm gonna be doing that. They revealed the other characters. They revealed Yaya Sakura, which because of the Japanese situation with China, they cannot call it Yaya Sakura, but it's the variant. We got a skin for Blade. We got a variant of Silver Wolf, and 2 other new characters, and I think I don't know what kind of other things they're gonna do, but hopefully they're gonna release a little bit more of Ecclesian characters, which again I'm not interested in, but we'll see what we can do. Zenless Zone Zero, nothing so crazy. I'm just gonna wait until the next banner and see what are gonna be the reruns, unless if there's a famous Japanese voice actor that I like from the idols, then I'm gonna be pulling for that, but otherwise I'm not interested. And last one whatsoever, in Withering Waves, I really like the fact that AMAT it's breaking very now. I do have a guarantee, so I'm gonna be saving for AMAT. And that's pretty much it. I don't have anything else to talk about that. One more thing I'm going to talk about. For people who are going to play the new gacha game, which is the Arknights Enfield, if I remember correctly that way, I'm going to be very honest. I'm not going to play the game. Not because I already saw the good and the bads about that gacha game, but I can't play any more gacha games. I have 4 gacha games, and in case if I want to play that game, I'll be putting money in them hand, and I don't want to do that. So forget if you're gonna try to say, hey, are you gonna play that game? No, I'm not gonna play it. I will give you one recommendation, because the banners, the PD system is a little bit different. If in my case that I want to be, I like to be organized with my polls and future banners, believe me, Arknight's Enfield will be a perfect gacha game to play for me, because the PD system, it's either one or two. Save the polls so you can get the 120 polls, because for what I understand, there's 120 polls that you need to pull in order for you to get the 6-star. And if you save it, then you're good to go. If you don't have the sufficient polls to pull for the character, don't even do it, because the pity system resets, the guarantee or the pity resets in the next banner. That's the only disadvantage that I will find. But if you save enough and you don't pull like crazy, then you're good to go. If you're the people who pulls like crazy, and then you're like in the last pull, but then suddenly the new banner arrives and they have to reset the pity, you're freaked. You're pretty much freaked at that point. So, best recommendation: save, don't pull. If you have enough currency to pull, go ahead and do it. And I think that the only last thing that I don't like is the 75-25. You have a 25% to win the weapons banner, and a 75% that you can lose it. But it's a 4%, which I think the odds are actually kind of high. Instead of 0 points, something like that, you're getting a 4%, which I think it's actually very good. So the pity system is not bad. You just need to save. That's pretty much it. If you are a saving guy, you don't have any problems with that gacha game. If you cannot save, don't even mind and don't even play. I'm saying it for you good, because if you're the people who doesn't have, if you don't actually like know how to save your currency, your money, then you're pretty much free. That's all that I can say. Well, guys, that's it. For the last I'm gonna do, I am gonna pull for the Zack banner. I really want to get the skin. Now my only question is, what do I want to pull though? What do I want to actually put in there? Okay, the Lucia banner, the Lucia weapon, I don't need it. Oh, wait a second, let me return back to the limit banner. One more thing I forgot. Next week, those 2 banners are going to be over, so if you're going to be pulling for each one of the banners, that will be good. Next 2 weeks, this is going to be over, and the next week, this banner is going to be over as well. So think carefully about what you want to do. Okay, yes. I think already, oh no, the Koetsu is something that I don't need. Okay, I got myself a little bit about what I need. Okay, this one I don't need. The original Sephiroth, what do I need? It's this one, right? Osafume? No, I already have Osafume. Kotetsu. It's Osafume, or let me see. There's one last Sephiroth weapon that I don't have that I want to do, so let me just check the filters. Oh. It's characters, right? It has to be characters. What? This should be for characters, right? Oh, there you go. There you go. I didn't saw it correctly. What is the one that I don't have? Wait a second, I already have 3 weapons of this? Okay. Alright, so I don't need to use Sephiroth then. I thought I have them all, so okay, let me check another thing about the wish list. Oh man, this is where I actually don't know what to pull though. What does this thing does? Lightning. Oh. This could work actually for this weapon. What is it, physical or magical? Oh, it's physical. But it's still very good. I don't know what to say about that. Okay, let me check about the Angeal weapon. Well, yeah, I do need that. Okay, I can actually forget that one. Yuffie, I don't know if I want to pull for any of the weapons though. Sephiroth, I'm not interested on that one. I'm not even using Sephiroth. Red 13, Aerith already have the maximum currency for this one. Tifa, if it's the same one, no. Barret. I want to be honest, I don't even know what to replace that. Let me see if there's another Angeal weapon that I want to... Oh no, I have all of that. I think I already have that as well. Okay, I'm gonna do the Yuffie one. I think the one that I'm still missing is the guitar, so I think it's good. Okay. Pray, dioses del RNG. Me he ido seguido a tu iglesia. Muchas gracias. Y solamente te pido de que si necesito la skin de Zack, si es posible, por favor dame la suerte de los stamps. Para que así no tenga que gastar Blue Crystals en esto. Así que te lo agradezco mucho y ojalá que me salga muy bien en mis tiradas. Amén. Padre, Hijo y Espíritu Santo. Okay. Alright, I think that's all. I think that the only thing that you're getting is just a weapon. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and do it. Alright, let's go. Well, that's fine. We don't have to abandon hope. I don't know if for 5 pulls I can do it, but it's worth trying to do it, right? We're gonna keep the animation, there's no worries there. Five pulls, a dream. Alright, let's see. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got from this. Matt and Yuffie, that's fine. That's very fine actually. Obviously it's new because I don't have those things though, so okay. This is a guaranteed weapon, so at least we can get it. Okay, we got 2. That's better than 1. Alright. Oh, my bad. Okay. Normal. Alright, that's fine. Alright. Another parry? I'm impressed actually. And Jill and Zack, obviously. Oh wait, it's oh, I didn't have that weapon? Alright, I didn't know. Yeah, and I don't have the weapon for Zack, so. Even so, the sword looks good. I didn't know that I didn't have the weapon for Angel. That's kind of new. Yeah, I didn't have that. Okay. Alright, I think I only have 3 more pulls. Thank you. 2. Alright. We got a guarantee one, which is fine. And then we got another one. I think I'm gonna be able to get this in the next week or 2, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe if I do my pulls with my next blue crystals, then I think gonna be able to pull one more time. At least one more time. Or purchasing the battle pass, which, well, at least if you waste on the battle pass, that wouldn't be a problem. Give me just a second. My dog is biting me a lot. Okay, he dodged. Hasta para allá. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. My dog likes to bite me a lot, and he cannot sustain a little bit. Even so, I still love my dog. My adopted dog that I mentioned before. Oh, I have 3. Okay, I got Glenn, Aerith, and Sid. All right. Okay. Do I have the weapon for Glenn, which is the Earth one? Yeah, it is. Okay. The Aerith one was an extra, so that's fine. 2 more pulls. Ah, man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be pulling for... Well, how many pulls did I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 6 pulls. Or if the stamp is actually very lucky with me, hopefully we can get it in less than 6 pulls. Which is 18k? Yeah, it's 18k blue crystals. Well, we guarantee the weapon, so there's not gonna be any surprise with the with the weapon thing. He blocked it, so there's nothing so crazy over there. We got the weapon, which is fine. Okay, one more pull. I think I can just get... Yeah, I was expecting a 1. Oh well. That's fine. We got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 2 2s and 3 1s, which is not bad, but we could have done better. Now let's see what we can get from the weapon. Okay, nothing crazy over there. Alright. Well, it wasn't very good of our luck, but hey, that's fine. I'm just looking for the skin, so nothing so crazy for the weapons. Okay, guys, that's it for my pulls. I may going to get this maybe in some time later. I still need to complete the quests and also the what's it called? The story. And in the next 2 days we'll have a new season passport, so maybe I'll be able to get the rest of the blue crystals for that. Well, that's it. Good luck if you're going to be pulling for Zack. I really like the skin, so I'm going to be pulling for that. And that's all. Live today to see a better tomorrow. I'll see you guys into the next video. And, well, if you didn't see the spoiler, enjoy the last chapter of Crisis Core. It's one of my favorites, actually. And if I were you, bring some tissues. You're going to need them. See you.